Hello, this is Trog, and welcome back to Skyblock for another episode. This episode, as you could see, in between episodes, I've been doing a lot of work. I got my cobblestone, my basalt, a little bit more basalt, farming some trees, getting some torches, all the necessary things to start out your Skyblock world. But today, since I have all the blocks, I want to branch out, get infinite water, start making a mob farm, get some more dirt, make more farms. It's just going to be a huge episode for progress. It's episode 2, but I don't care. We're going to get a lot done. So first things first, we need our blocks. And I want to use basalt so bad to go over there, but no. We're not going to do it because it is really, really inefficient. I'll do that later once we can make some more automatic farms, maybe some TNT stuff. But for now, it is all going to be cobblestone slabs because that's the most efficient way to do it. That's how the mobs don't spawn. So this is the center of our world here. And so we will be bridging out from there towards all the other islands. It's technically the islands are on even numbers, but we're going to act like they're not. That way we can have some sort of center. We're just going to assume there's a center. So as we approach the island, we should be getting pretty close. I wanted to talk about what my plans are for the series. You all seem to love it. And I apologize, I was a little monotone for last video, but, you know, that's what it's like when you haven't recorded videos for a long time. But I see the string, so we are here. String to make everything look all nice. We're just going to break some of that, and, oh, that's a bit much. But we are here. We've got to grab our bucket to get that. But for this world, I want to make every farm possible. I want this world to be science-based. I want it to be kind of sci-fi-y with the way we build. And I definitely want to incorporate builds and stuff with the farms. But I want to build the farms first, and then we'll build something around them within the theme. That seems to be the best for me, as opposed to building something that looks nice and then trying to fit a farm inside of it. So we'll be doing that. We've got the infinite source of water, so we've unlocked a lot of different crop farms and stuff for food as the sun goes down. But speaking of the sun going down and it getting dark, what is up with this? I know exactly why this happens in Minecraft. It's because, like, now you're at cave level, now you're not. But is there a way to get rid of this? Is there a texture pack, a shader pack, something to get rid of this? Because living at the bottom of the world is the best way to do it in Skyblock for efficiency's sake, but it's so ugly down there. It's just all pitch black. I want to see the sky. I want to see the sky all around like this. So if anyone has a solution to that, I would appreciate it and actually put it in the map permanently. So if it's a texture pack or something like that, and someone suggests it for me, or someone makes it for me even, I will put your name in as a contributor to the map if you can find a fix for that, because I haven't found a fix for it yet. So now we've got our water, and we've definitely got a lot of building blocks and a lot of stuff for that. So let's start making a staircase down to the bottom of the world where we make our mob farm. And the reason we make the mob farm down there is if I hit F3G here to see the chunks, you can see these blue borders here. Those blue borders are called sub-chunks, and the lower down sub-chunks are the first to start spawning mobs, and then the algorithm goes up from there. So if you build them down at the lowest blue border down there, you will have the best efficiency for your mob farm. So that's what we're going to be doing. And to get down, we are going to use the classic method of taking the lava bucket and making it flow down this path. And then we will take a water bucket and that will flow all the way down, making a pillar that we can then put some stairs on, or just a water bucket trapdoor type of thing. That's what I used in my my Skyblock tutorial world. Yeah, I'd say it's all the way down. So now let's grab, water here. Let's make that infinite source. We'll just do that. Now we can have infinite water. So here we go. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. No. Okay. Oh no. Okay, there we go. That should be better. We can pick up this lava too. Oh, now I'm at half a heart, and I have no food to regen it because I want these apples for villager stuff. Okay, the water has fully receded. So now if we flip the trapdoor, the water will start flowing down, and we will be able to access the lower level down here. So this is kind of a ladder for us. That doesn't have to be a ladder all the time. Or we could make a ladder or something else later on. Probably just use elytra, to be honest, later. But for now, I am going to expand this platform, let's say 5 blocks, and this will be our central platform for the this will be our central platform down here, and we will make a normal you have to kill the mobs manually mob farm. And the reason I want to do that is so that we can get some more some iron potentially, and we could also get zombie villagers really early on. So if we get zombie villagers super early on, we'll be able to start trading and actually tackle that as a farm. That'll be our first big efficient farm, the pillager outpost farm. But if we do that, that basically unlocks everything for Skyblock super early. So that is my goal. Is first we're going to make a manual mob farm. Or a manual kill mob farm. Then we are going to get our food situation sorted, as well as getting zombie villagers from the manual farm. And then we're going to tackle that beast. I've never made a raid farm before, and I'm super excited. So that should be episode like 3 or 4 or 5, maybe. Super early. But that is my current plan for this world, is get those villagers early, deal with them, get them out of the way so I don't have to deal too much with the whole setup, because villagers are annoying to me. I don't really like making the farms for them. I've done them a few times, and they're just annoying in general. Once you get in a certain amount of villagers, the stuff that you want, you don't really, a good trading hall, you don't really need them anymore. So that's my plan. No. Ugh. So the first step is deciding where we want to put the mob farm. Now, efficiency-wise, a farm that is in a specific chunk, this blue rectangle is the most efficient. So if we just make a few blocks over that way, we should be fine. The issue is, if we sit here, we want the mobs to spawn over there. So I think I'm going to go maybe one chunk over. Now this is the center, so we're going to go another 16 blocks before the farm. Okay, so this will be the start of the farm, and I am actually just going to go straight through the entire chunk here. Why is it getting darker? That's strange. There's something above our heads? No. Weird. Okay, so I think we'll go with a 3 wide path through the whole farm here. I almost started building without throwing my drone out, so we'll use some our basalt drone here, give it some fuel, and it should be booting up. Yep, there it is. Hello. Okay, so we got our drone flowing over here. It's time to start working. Okay, and that is all of the torches, minus the one that's kind of like this, but it's not actually giving out any light. So, we should be able to run back here, all the way out to our other side over here, wait a little while, and some monsters should start spawning in there, since there's no other place for them to spawn, no caves or anything like that around. Let's go and double check and see if we got anything. Hello, skeletons got, or the spiders got out. There's a lot of fighting. This is a bad idea. What is, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I think we need to redesign that farm a bit. Okay, and the redesign is complete. Let me show you what it looks like from the top now. As you can see, it's kind of raised up, and those sections that are raised are the spawning platforms. It's a pretty big building for how few spawning spaces it is, but that's fine. That's how it goes with these starter farms. So if we come in here, we should... Yep, there's some creepers. It looks like we didn't go far enough away to get some spawns on this one, but we did, and as you can see, they can't see me anymore. I can only see their feet. We can swipe away at them all we want and grab all their stuff. We can also crouch down right there to try and see, and as soon as we crouch, they can see us, so that's a good thing to note here. But for the most part, it looks like it worked. And no zombie villagers this time. We can jump to make sure that we don't swipe hit. We can jump and hit right here. Even more right here if we wanted to. But that works a little bit better. But we've got some arrows, all the mob stuff. So now we can manually farm this. We don't have any skeleton spawning spaces right now. So until we get a bed, I think I'm going to modify this last one into a space where we can get some spiders. So that is the mob farm done. I'm going to spend a lot of time there getting some gravel so we can get more dirt and expand the crop farm up there. As you can see, I already used quite a bit of our dirt to make a tree farm in between clips. So yeah, I'm going to get to grinding and I'll be right back once we get more dirt. Okay, so it's been a few days in real life of just real life stuff and grinding some stuff away. As you can probably hear, I kind of lost my voice a little bit from talking a lot a few days ago. But we got a lot of gravel, a lot of different stuff. I'm really excited that we got a carrot and a redstone dust. Not sure what we're going to use that for yet. But the farm got redesigned a few times after exploding quite a few times, but that's fine. So now what we need to do is expand this farm so we can eat some food and actually get a sustainable way to eat. So if you haven't seen this before, this is how you get dirt in Skyblock. So we're going to take the gravel and the dirt here and turn that into coarse dirt as much as we can, and then we place down, so we'll replace this, we'll place down a dirt or a coarse dirt block, and then when you hoe the coarse dirt it turns into normal dirt. So it's just a process of doing this over and over and over again. And the reason you get more dirt is because you put the coarse dirt in it. So 2 dirt, 2 gravel make 4 coarse dirt, which then can be hoed into 4 dirt. So it basically duplicates the dirt in a more, it's less of a duplication and more of a little trick slash hack for getting more dirt, because as you know, in Skyblock, we're only limited by the stuff that we have in these islands and the main island. So it's very important to be able to get more of it. So while I get this dirt done, I wanted to talk to everyone about what I've been doing. I mean, I haven't made YouTube videos in a little while, so I graduated from college while the pandemic started and was going on, so it was a bit crazy there. And I have also I started a game of D&D with quite a few of my friends at college. It was the computer science club. We, as friends, went and started playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it was a lot of fun. And then as soon as we really started to get into it, the pandemic stopped that in the tracks. We all went home. So it was a bit sad. So I started playing with a group online that includes T-Rav, if you know him from my channel already. But we've been playing for quite a few months now, and I'm the dungeon master, so it's my responsibility to kind of write all the story and prepare for all the sessions and all that, and that's taken some time, but I've really enjoyed that. So if you guys want to see something similar to that, I'm sure I could get quite a few of my old YouTube friends or even some other people together and play on either a second channel or this channel, depending on what you want. But it's quite a lot of fun. I very much enjoy the way that game plays and how creative you can be with it, and it's a lot of fun. A lot more than what I expected. In high school, my friends played it, and I kind of dismissed it. It was too difficult for me to learn, I thought. But that's definitely not the case at all. You just need to know the basics of the rules, even to be the dungeon master, and from there, you learn as you go, basically, and some things change, and you just get better at it. And it's like any game like Minecraft. It's complicated to start, but once you get into it, it's a natural learning curve. But that's what I've been doing. Let me know what you guys have been doing during this time during the pandemic. Have you been playing a lot more games? Have you been doing a lot more? I've also been reading a lot more, which is kind of surprising. I never thought I would really get into reading for leisure, but I did. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been doing. And now we have a full stack and a little bit more of dirt. So I'm going to put the extra in there, and then we're going to build out a platform similar to, big tree. Similar to what we did over there, but this time I'm thinking we branch out this way, and then build the farm over here. Maybe 3 blocks out, and then here will be the border. And a optimal path of dirt for cropland is 5x5. So if we want to make a 7x7 platform, there'll be cobblestone around the edge. I want to make multiple of these, but I'm thinking a 7x7 platform and then kind of like a grid of them is the best way to do it, especially since I want to go for a more technology looking area, more futuristic type builds with this series. So if we have some form of grid, it looks like there's been research done into the efficiency of farms, and this is the most efficient way to do it and all that stuff. So I made the mistake of saying it was a 5x5. It's a 9x9, so we've got 2 more blocks as the full radius, and I had to use more than just the 1 stack of dirt to do that. But if we put the waterlogged slab, we can put a torch there and light it up, and the water will spread to 4 blocks on each side, which is what that number came from. We're gonna need another one, but I plan on putting wheat, carrots. Basically, I plan on putting everything in this farm for now, but eventually I want to put only one specific crop, like farm specific crops in specific areas, like people do in Minecraft, because there are more efficient ways to do one crop versus another. So, but for now, since we don't have a lot of dirt or farming space, this is all I'll do. And the carrots are kind of my priority right now because they are the best source of food we have. So if we take a bunch of the bones and the carrot that we got, we could definitely fill out a big chunk of this farm with the carrots. So if you have a carrot in your offhand and bone meal in your non-offhand, you can just hold right click and click every once in a while, and you'll reproduce crops super fast and super easy. So I'm just holding right click, and every time I see the orange of the carrots, I click and break the crop. It's super easy and really nice with the offhand to set up. That way you don't have to switch between items at all. Eventually we'll make like super fast farms with this method from like dispensers and stuff, because we will have bones, a lot of bones from an automatic mob farm, one that we don't have to just use that stuff for. So with this, we'll be able to set up, I usually like to do half like this, and then the other half will be wheat. And we'll leave that farm the way it is because it has the pumpkins and melons and stuff. And now we have a pretty good source of food. And we don't even have to have this farm. We could definitely do it manually, but that's really annoying to do, and I don't want to spend the time to just manually get the bone meal and then manually do everything. We want to make all this stuff automatic, and we will definitely do that eventually, because I'm tired of coming around here and using my axe to just break all these. Eventually we want some form of farm to do that, which is why I'm collecting it in the first place, so we could eventually amass enough of these seeds to make a really big automatic one. But that is all that I have time for today. As you can hear, my voice might be getting a little bit worse, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a rest. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know what you think about all this stuff. Anything I asked you in the comments, let me know. Any suggestions for farms, things you want to see, always leave them in the comments, and I will respond to them or acknowledge them in a video. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.